everybody. So I had a few technical difficulties getting this together. Thank you all for coming to the first NCLEX review. I'm super excited. I wanted to do this on Google Hangouts and I did it for a second. It wasn't working. I was trying to show you all my screen. I was talking to myself basically. But let's get into this video. Both my kids are wide awake. I don't know. Hey, rise and shine. But we're going to get into this video. Did you all do your questions? Did everybody do their questions? Let me know in the comment section, y'all. Hey. So first off, I want to make sure that everybody knows that we're going to be doing this every week. Probably either on Fridays or Saturday, depending on how my schedule goes. But it seems like most of you all do best with Fridays. So that's what I'm pretty much going to do. It's probably going to be later in the day just because I got to have these kids down or I'm going to be super freaking distracted when it comes to doing videos. And also just know that you don't have to just be doing NCLEX in order to do these. Like you could be doing med-surg, pharmacology, patho, really anything, because the whole point of nursing school is learning how to answer like actual questions for NCLEX. Like that's the whole point of nursing school. Not the whole point, but you get what I'm saying. Like you have to learn how to do the questions in order to do well in nursing school. So this can help you with anything, okay? So we're gonna get into it. Let me know in the comment section and start commenting, y'all. Let me know. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all see me? Is everything good before we get into it? Somebody let me know something. Yeah, I'm gonna make it so y'all got a little bit more light. There we go. All right. Yes, the lighting is a little bit better. Of course, my freaking baby throwing up, y'all. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. You throwing up. Yes, y'all. The baby throwing up. Madison in the background screaming. I'm on the second floor, so it's hot as hell up here. Okay. All right, we're going to get into this. So the first question, I did want to do screen share, but I wasn't able to get it. But I'll make sure that I have screen share with my next live that we do. So yeah, the first question is, the LPN/LVN is gathering data from a client who is being treated for OCD. Which of the following is the most important question the LPN should ask this client? Whew, I'm hot, y'all. I'm super hot. Super hot. So for me, the first answer choice is, do you find yourself forgetting simple things? Oh, okay. Do you find it hard to stay on task? Do you have trouble controlling upsetting thoughts? Or 4, do you experience feelings of panic in a closed area? I do need a fan. I need something like, I freaking turn this dang on AC on blast and it's freezing downstairs but hot as heck up here. But anywho, so yes, those 4 answer choices for the patient who is being treated for OCD. Which one is the most important question that the LPN should ask? So my answer was 3. Yeah, my answer choice was 3. If you all did the questions, make sure you comment what your answer choice was. You put D as your answer? Okay, let me go and see what it was. I got it here on my computer. All the explanations. I hope, can y'all hear my baby in the back? She's screaming. I know she's sleepy. I know she's sleepy, but she, you know, it's just, it is what it is. These kids don't want to see you. They don't want to see you doing nothing but be with them. Okay, so the answer to that one was, somebody already told me they did D for their answer. So the answer is 3. Okay, that was my answer. Okay, so they said the reason why the answer is 3, which was, do you have trouble controlling upsetting thoughts? They said that one feature of obsessive compulsive disorder is a client's inability to control intrusive thoughts that can repeat over and over. So the reason why I chose that is because, let me look at the answer choices. Sorry, y'all. It's so hot. I should have just did this downstairs. I feel like I can't even function in this heat. It is super hot. And on top of that, y'all make me nervous doing these dang on lives. I hate doing lives. Like, I get super nervous doing lives. All right. Woo. Okay, let me, because I don't want y'all, oh, sorry. It's like too bright. I feel like it's too much light shining on me and I don't want to look shiny and hot. So the third question, okay, so do you find yourself forgetting simple things? Like, the key to this question is the most important thing. Like, what's the most important thing? So do you find yourself forgetting simple things? To me, that's not the most important thing. Do you find it hard to stay on task? To me, that's the same thing as the first one. So, like, do you find yourself forgetting simple things and do you find it hard to stay on task? To me, those are very, very similar. And when you come across two things, oh, don't be nervous. I don't know why. I just feel like, you can't make mistakes on live. I guess you can. I don't know. Whatever. So those two seem very similar to me. And when you come across answer choices that seem similar, then neither one of them are correct. But then again, in nursing school, there's like this little like joke that everything is similar or the same. It's just you have to find the very correct one. You get what I'm saying? But to me, those are too similar. And then the third one's, do you have trouble controlling upsetting thoughts? And then the last one is, do you experience feelings of panic in a closed area? Like, that has nothing to do with OCD. So I completely threw that out. Like, to me, I think of like, if you're like claustrophobic, you would choose 4. That's not a sign and symptom of OCD. So I completely already just threw that out the bush. So the third one, I picked that one because I feel like if a person did have troubling thoughts or upsetting thoughts, like, that would be more of an issue than if you forgot something. You get what I'm saying? Like, you have to think like safety first. So if a person has troubling thoughts, that could lead to like thoughts of like suicide or thoughts of panic and anxiety, which could lead to like worse things for your patient. So I would say go with whatever answer choice is going to make sure that your patient is the most safe. So that's why I chose 3. So if anybody else chose 3, put your reasoning why you chose it. And if you chose something else, put your reasoning why you chose that, okay? That was a long explanation. Woo. Yeah, I'm burning up. I'm like, I can't even take it right now. I feel like I should turn this light off, but I think it's going to be way too dark. Is this too dark for y'all, or should I go back to how it was at first? Let me know. All right, so the next question is, and next time we do this live, like I said, I'll make sure that you all are able to see the questions as I'm talking. So the next one is, let's see if I can get y'all back just a little bit. The next one is, the LPN/LVN is caring for a client who states, I just want to die. The LPN should examine the client's medical record for which of the following documents? Okay. The first one is advance directives. The second is power of attorney. The third is do not resuscitate order. And the fourth is the living will. Let's see what the actual answer was. Oh, hold on. Let me show y'all what I chose. I chose 3 again, which is the do not resuscitate order. So they said for number 2, the answer is 1. Why is that? The answer is the advance directives. Let's look at why they're saying that. Oh, something else I want to put out there, you all. If you come across like some good NCLEX questions, please email them to me, because I know that we do a lot of like research online looking for NCLEX questions, and you might like some of the questions I come up with, you all might already see them a lot. So if you come up with some good ones that are kind of like, from old books or whatever, please email me them at yourfavenurseb@gmail.com. Or if there's just a question that you really want us to go over, send it to me, please, and thank you. So yeah, they said it was the advance directive. So they say that that's the answer is because advance directives specify the client's wishes regarding healthcare decisions. They said that the do not resuscitate is only one part of the advance directives. Okay, so they're saying that the living will and the do not resuscitate are both only one part of the advance directives. And then the power of attorney is just a surrogate or proxy if the client is incompetent. Okay. So the reason why, I guess that's the thing, when you're already like in the field, it can kind of mess you up when it comes to like answering questions, because I'm thinking like practical stuff. Like, I'm going to see if this person has an order for DNR. If you say you want to die, let me see what your orders are. Because if you have an order for CPR and you're telling me you want to die, then it's time for me to talk to social services, talk to your family, whomever, and be like, hey, they said they want to die. We need to decide what we're going to do. Are we going to put them on hospice? Are we going to do this? Are we going to change their order? Da, 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 da. So that's why I said that, because especially like at work, like the advanced directives and the DNR paperwork is like in completely two different areas of the patient's chart. So I'm thinking more of like an actual like clinical way. I wasn't thinking in NCLEX world. Sorry, my bad. But yes, they are right. Those are both parts of the advanced directive. So I know, I'm sorry, baby. Y'all, the baby. Hold on, y'all. It's okay, Fatty. It's okay. I know you hot too. The baby hot. I'm hot. She's so cute. It's okay. So yeah, I guess I should have looked at it a little bit closer, because it do make sense that those two are both in the advanced directive. So if you come across two things that are already in there, then neither one of those can be the right answer anyway. So that's that. Did you all get advanced directive for that answer choice? Let me know. All right, so for number 3, all right, I'm trying to rock the baby and do this at the same time. What was the question number 3? All right, that question is: a newly admitted client with a history of convulsions suddenly says to the LPN, I hear drums. Which of the following should the LPN do first? So more than likely, if they say do first, then that means that all these things should probably be done, right? That's how I would pretty much interpret it. So anyways, the answer choices are to tell the client to ignore the drums. Number 2 is to place the client in a darkened room away from the nurse's station. Hi, baby. Number 3 is to continue to question the client. And number 4 is to insert an oral airway in the client. I chose answer choice 3, which is to continue to question the client. All right, if you all did the questions, let me know in the chat, what did you all answer? Y'all put 3. I'm looking at y'all chat right now just to see. Anybody else do the questions? Woo! It's hot, y'all. I didn't put this makeup on. Y'all can't even see it. Okay, can y'all see it? Okay, everybody put 3. Okay. And Andrea, she put 4. What was 4? Insert an oral airway. Okay, is that all the everybody that did the questions? Is that everybody? I feel like this is too dark. All right. Thank you, girl. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so let's see what the actual answer was. I haven't really dealt with a lot of clients with that have had seizures. I mean, I did. I had a patient who had seizures, and it looked like the way that their seizures like showed was like a stroke. It was so weird. Like, it's not like they had a stroke every time they had a seizure. Like, their BP would go up super high. They would have like slurred language. It was so freaking weird. I don't know what the name of this type of what do you call them? What type of seizures they were having. It's a specific name, and it was like every time we thought we had to send them to the hospital, but we didn't. But anywho, let me get off my tangent. So they say for for question 3, the answer was 4. Really? Okay. It says, oh, my baby is screaming, y'all. Madison is so upset. Oh my goodness. Okay, so insert an open or an oral airway. Airway prevents client from biting cheek or tongue during a seizure. Oh, okay. So this is part of brief sensory alteration, often preceding. I guess that's like at the end part of a seizure that you would start hearing drums. Like, let me see why it wasn't my answer. So it says that the answer choice 3, which is what a lot of us had answered, says that many adults experience unusual sensory perceptions and aura before the onset of a seizure. This client has a history of seizures. So I guess that's part of the aura, is hearing the drums is part of that aura. That aura that you have, like, oh my goodness, I'm about to get into a freaking seizure. Like, I feel it coming. I know it's coming. Do y'all hear these drums? Like, oh my goodness. And then they had a seizure, I guess. I don't freaking know. But I have heard of the aura. I remember learning that in nursing school. Like, that's one of the biggest things you remember. But I guess you would do an oral airway. I just felt like that was too, invasive to go ahead and do an airway. But I guess like they said, it's to prevent them, because you can't stop the seizure. It's going to happen. So you're just preventing them from having any further issues. I'm going to look more into this question because I really didn't see that one coming. So I'm going to look more into that. If you all put in the comment section like why you answered that, and we can go a little bit further too, but like let me know why you answered 3. But Andrea, let me know why you answered 4, because you were like the only one that got it right. So let us know why you picked that one. All right, so it's super hot still, like it hasn't changed. Okay, so number 4, it says a client diagnosed with multiple myeloma is admitted to the unit after developing pneumonia. When the LPN enters the client's room wearing a mask, the client says in an irritated tone of voice, "Why are you wearing that mask?" Which of the following responses by the LPN is best? Okay, so the patient has cancer, they have pneumonia, the nurse goes in, he or she is wearing a mask, the patient is upset, wondering why they're wearing the mask. Oh gosh. Oh, you said process of elimination, always look for ABC. Okay. I just didn't think it was that, like, I guess it was that important. You got to get the airway. Anywho, but I'm gonna look more into that for myself, because like I said, I did not see that coming. Okay, so here are the answer choices for number 4 is trying to hear off of Madison and see if she's still screaming. She's so mad, y'all. She's so mad at me. We usually had this whole little routine before she go to bed. She's upset, but hopefully she'll go to sleep soon. All right, so the chest x-ray taken this morning indicates you have pneumonia. Number 2, what have you been told about the x-rays that were taken this morning? Number 3, you have been placed on contact precautions due to your infection. And number 4, I am trying to protect you from the germs in the hospital. Okay, what was your answer choices for number 4? I feel like somebody mama when I was looking like that. Let me know what your answer choices was. I chose number 2, which was, what have you been told about the x-rays that were taken this morning? Okay, I got a number 4 on there, which is, I'm trying to protect you. You got to cheat off somebody's paper. That's funny. Cancel. I'm trying to see. Number 3. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to look at the dang on chat. Number 3, y'all chose number 3. You have in place on contact precautions due to your infection. Okay, we got a lot of number 3s. All right, let's see what the answer is. I guess I should keep a place instead of flipping all the way back. Let me find something to put in this place. Oh, I feel so bad. My baby is screaming. She mad at me. All right, so it was, what were we on? Number 4. The answer choice, okay, the answer was number 2. Finally, I get one right. Golly. Okay, so hold on, yeah, I'm trying to put something in place so I don't lose my place. Okay, so it says number 2. This is correct because this determines what the client knows before responding. Always allows the client to verbalize. Okay. It says, okay, a lot of you all chose number 3. Somebody said number 2. Amanda said number 2. Okay, so number 3, it says you have been placed on contact precautions due to your infection. It says that pneumonia requires droplet precautions. So I guess with that, you wouldn't wear a mask. So I guess that's why they said that. And then with number 4, it says, well, I don't know why they was, I mean, you still want to protect the patient, because at the end of the day, the patient has, what do you call it, a decreased like their immune system is decreased, or they're immunosuppressed because they have cancer. So, you do want to protect them. That is true. Now, this is one of those questions where it's like everything is correct, but you have to find the one that's the most correct. So with number 1, the chest x-ray taken this morning indicates you have pneumonia. You can tell them that, but it's just like, I don't know. I just felt like number 2, you have to always assess like where a person's level of like knowledge is. Like, were you able to get those x-rays this morning? I mean, do you know what they were, the results of them? And they're like, no. Okay, so that's when you go further and say, well, you have pneumonia, and with pneumonia, we want to make sure that type of thing. So yeah, that's that. I guess that's why you would answer that way, because you, like I said, you want to find out what the patient knows before you go in giving them information, which to me is kind of weird. I mean, I guess not. You want to get like a baseline of where they're at. But I think like the biggest thing is probably looking at the fact that they were irritated. So just coming out and saying like, oh, you're placed on precautions for your infection. What infection? I don't have an infection. Da, 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 da. Oh, then you have to kind of like backpedal and be like, so were you told that you have pneumonia? No, I have pneumonia. What? And so it's kind of like, first, just they're already irritated. Let's figure out, what they know, so that I don't come in giving them information and they like kind of be taken off guard. I guess that's what it is. I don't know. NCLEX world is crazy, but pretty much all these answers are correct. Hold on, y'all. My baby burning up. She ain't trying to go to sleep. She ain't trying to go to sleep. Look at this baby. She is not. Just look at the baby. Little fat baby. She ain't trying to go to sleep. So yeah, I hope that made sense. I don't know for sure if that's the best explanation for that, but that was my thought process. All right, so let's see. We're moving right along to number 5. So it says a nursing team consists of an RN. Okay, y'all, just pause for a second. Isn't it so weird that you say an RN versus a RN, but usually we taught that you do the AN only before vowels? But it's just like I always, even when people say LPN, like people say NLPN, I don't know. Anyways, let's just keep on moving on. I was waiting to see her. Oh yeah, you see her now. And you can probably hear Madison. If you can't, I can hear her. She is just upset, like I said. But anywho, let's get back to the question. Number 5. A nursing team consists of an RN, an LPN, and an NAP, which is considered a, what is it? Non-something personnel. Oh my goodness. What is it called? It's usually like unlicensed personnel. But anyways, basically like the CNA. The LPN should be assigned to which of the following clients? So this one I was a little like, kind of stumped on, because I didn't get a whole lot of these. I don't think I got any of these type of questions on NCLEX. And I don't, here, I might as well just undo you, because I know you hot. She said, about time, Mom. Oh, my baby is burning up. It's probably why she ain't go to sleep. Okay, so let me see what you all answer choice was for 5. Let's go through them. So it's saying, basically, we got an RN on the team, an LPN, and a CNA. And we're trying to figure out who should the LPN be taking care of. So the first one is a 72-year-old client with diabetes who requires a dressing change for a stasis ulcer. Number 2 is a 42-year-old client who has cancer of the bone and is reporting pain. Number 3 is a 55-year-old client with terminal cancer who is being transferred to hospice home care. You know what? I think I know who it, and I didn't answer this one. I think I know the answer now that I'm reading over it. Number 4 is a 23-year-old client who has a fracture of the right leg and asks to use a urinal. So I really think it'd be number 3, but I don't think I answered number 3. No, I answered number 1, which is a 72-year-old client with diabetes who requires a dressing change for a stasis ulcer. So you all put number 4. Andrea put 4 to get a person on urinal. I feel like the aide can do a urinal. Like, I don't feel like necessarily like the nurse has to do the urinal, but probably because the person has a fracture, they figure that the nurse should do the urinal. The reason why I said 3, now that I'm going back, like backtracking in my mind, the reason why I'm saying 3 now is because a patient who is terminally ill and have hospice care doesn't really require as much like acute knowledge that an RN would have over an RN. Like if something were to happen, the LPN, like they're terminally ill, they on hospice. Like if something happened, okay, like that's part of the process. Versus if something happened to any of these other clients, then perhaps the LPN might not be skilled enough. I don't know. Yeah, I feel like 4 could be delegated to somebody else. But let's see what the actual answer was. I came up with, girl, you making me hot, especially all this dang on her on your head. Is baby gonna get naked on air. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, baby. Hold on. Yeah, I'm about to let her just lay down for a second. One moment. Un momento. Just gonna let her lay out and kind of Relax for a second. Okay, big girl. All right, so I came up with answer 1. Let me see what we got in the comment section. Why is it not? Let me look at the comment section. Okay, so it says okay, we got a lot of ones. Andrea has 4. Okay, let's see. The actual answer, what were we on? Number 5 is the answer was number 1. See, just that fast I freaking changed my mind. That's what happens. That's what happens, y'all. Don't look too deep into these questions. Okay, so it says just that quick. You see how that whole explanation just got thrown out the window. But anywho, it says that that number 1, stable client with an expected outcome. The reason why I'm saying number 3 is wrong, which is the hospice care, it says that being transferred to hospice home care requires nursing judgment. RN is the appropriate caregiver. Like, really? The reason why I didn't pick that to begin with when I first went through this is because I know a lot of places. We were talking about this in a another video about like what LPNs can do and what RNs can do, and someone commented that like LPN, my baby is still freaking screaming. Y'all, I gotta get through this video. Madison's still screaming. She probably think I abandoned her. Do y'all feel that way? Anywho, back to the question. But what was I saying? They said that like LPNs can't discharge patients, and so for whatever reason that popped in my head. And I was like, maybe that's the reason, like, you know, we probably shouldn't discharge them. But they said that if a patient's being transferred to hospice home care, that requires nursing. If we already have an order for them to be on hospice, what nursing judgment do you need? Like, I don't get that. Like, what nursing judgment do you need? She quiet now. No, she not. She not quiet. I'm sorry, y'all, I'm distracted. Okay, so it says, I don't get what type of nursing judgment do you need. If they require home health, like, put them on home health, send them there, like, whatever. So it says, did we get any other answer choices? Okay, so number 4, it says standard unchanging procedure. This would be okay. So yeah, so the CNA would get number 4. So we were correct with that one. That could be delegated, like someone said. It says the reason why number 1 is the correct answer is because this is a stable client with an expected outcome. So anytime you come across any questions that got to do with delegation, I guess it's good. Well, I would say that it's good to look at like what could happen if something goes wrong. Like, not necessarily what could happen if something goes wrong, but look and see like, yeah, I guess so. Like, what could happen if something goes wrong? If y'all got a better way of explaining it, please put that in the comment section. But I would say with the rationale that they're giving, I'm listening to Madison. Yeah, oh my baby. I feel so bad when she be screaming for too long because she usually go right to bed. But I guess like they said, this is a stable client. To me, I figured they would say, like, I can change his dressing. They got diabetes. I can change the dressing. They'll be okay. Like, I don't know. It's no issue. Yeah, I showed the baby. It's no issue with that. So it wouldn't be a problem. Now let's see why they said number 2. So number 2 is a patient who has cancer and is reporting pain. This requires assessment, which the RN is the appropriate caregiver. So I figure in NCLEX world, they wouldn't want the LPN to go in there and assess pain. But come on now. What LPN don't assess pain? Like, NCLEX world got LPNs and RNs all messed up. Like, I don't get it. But anywho, that is what it is. I won't just be doing PN questions next time. I'm going to be doing more RN questions too. NCLEX RN too. So don't worry if you're going for your RN. But yeah, delegation questions, I would say really look at those because those could be some easy answers, easy questions to get correctly. So I know I feel like I should get her, but she's going to be running around this entire room and she's never going to fall asleep. I'm going to be able to focus. I still can't focus without her. Should I go get her, y'all? She go, my baby. All right. So that's that. I'm going to find another delegation question, further down the road as well. So let me write that down to look that up. More delegation questions and how to answer them. All right. So number 6 is, All right. To determine the structural relationship of one hospital department with another, the LPN should consult which of the following? I thought this was a stupid question. But anywho, let's just get into the answer choices. Number 1 is organizational chart. 2, job descriptions. 3, personnel policies. 4, policies and procedures. Hold on, y'all. Just give me another minute. Okay. Okay. All right. I got the big baby with me. I had to get, oh, she was sad. I feel like a bad mommy. I'm sorry, baby. All right. So we got, y'all be wanting to know how you balance motherhood and all this other stuff. This is how you do it. That's why I'm glad I have such amazing supporters. See, you hot too. She's burning up. Yeah, we're gonna have to do something about this AC. Like, I probably should get some little fans up here, but I feel like I have AC. Like, why should I have to get a fan? Like, that's ridiculous. But you know, the second floor heat rises. But let's get right into it. So let's see what you all have answered for this. So, did I go over all the answer choices? Okay, so basically they're trying to see what the structural relationship of one hospital department is to another. How do you figure out what it is? It says you look at the organizational chart, the job descriptions, personnel policies, and procedures. No, personnel policies or policies and procedures manual. I chose number, what is it, 6? I chose number 4. So let me see what you all chose. Now Mariah want to start crying, y'all. This live is just too much. Okay, I can't really see a lot of y'all answer choices. Did y'all put your answer choices? I got one that said 3, which is personnel policies. I'll put number 4. Yeah, I put number 4. Let's see what the actual answer is. Now, Mariah, you cannot start crying. All right, number, what is this, 6? They said the answer was number 1. Oh my gosh. Let's see what the explanation for this was. I feel like this was a stupid, I feel like it was a stupid question. Like, I don't get what it had to do with any, like, what does this have to do with anything? Really, Madison? Yeah. Okay, baby. It says, hold on. I gotta put you down to get your sister. Have another kid, they said. They'll grow up together, they said. It'll be easier, they said. All right, so they said number 1, that's the answer, which is organizational chart. Where the hell is that? Like, where is the chart at? Thank you, just breathe. And I'm high. We're about to take this downstairs in a minute. In the real AC. So what is the organizational chart? Anyways, this delineates the overall organizational structure, showing which departments exist and their relationships with one another, both laterally and vertically. Okay. Okay, NCLEX. Like, did anybody else, like, tell me what y'all thought of it? I thought it was stupid. But that don't matter. Like, you gotta answer it. But what did I put for this? Number 6, I put 4, which is, I did policies and procedures. Well, I guess that do make sense because they're asking, like, how do you figure out? Okay, so let me look at the question again. It says to determine the structural relationship of one hospital department with another. I don't know. I did. Why did I do policies and procedures? And now, you know what? Now that I look at it, 3 and 4 sound very similar. Personnel policies and procedures manuals pretty much sounds like the same thing. Wouldn't y'all agree? Like, so I should have followed my own freaking advice and saw that those two sound very similar, and I should have just basically knocked both of them out. Yeah, I gotta show y'all this. This is so freaking cute. Look at Mariah. Can y'all see her? This is what she do. Did y'all see her? I don't know if it was showing y'all, but anywho, she's so cute. All right. Are y'all still there? I'm not seeing any chats. Okay, so because policy and procedures would include the first one. I'm confused, Heather. You're gonna have to explain it a little further for me. All right, so that's that. I don't freaking know. It is what it is. Yeah, but those 2, 3, and 4 are similar. So I guess I should have just knocked those 2 out the way and been left with either 1 or 2. And 2 has nothing to do with the relationships, your job description. Yeah, it was just stupid. Thank you. Somebody else agree. Number 2, job descriptions doesn't have anything to do with like showing you any type of structured relationship. All right, so we're going to question number 7. Hold on, y'all. You're not even hungry. You're not even hungry. All right, so number 7 says a client reports pain. Oh, you happy now? A client reports pain in his right lower extremity. The physician's orders codeine 60 milligram and aspirin grains 10. There is still some freaking doctors who orders grains 10. Anywho, PO every 4 hours as needed for pain. Each codeine tablet. I'm sorry, y'all. I know this. We just gonna keep rolling. Okay, so each codeine tablet contains 15 milligrams of codeine. Each aspirin tablet. I know. Each aspirin tablet contains 325 milligrams of aspirin. Which of the following should the LPN administer? Okay, so the doctor ordered 60 milligrams of codeine. Madison, she knew I wasn't looking and ran off. So anywho, it says that the doctor ordered 60 milligrams of aspirin, 60 milligrams of codeine, and aspirin grains 10 every 4 hours. Okay. So, what y'all answer? What was y'all answer? I came up with. Oh, let me go through the answer choices for y'all. Don't that make sense? And I lost my place because Madison was over here messing with stuff. No, Maddie, it's nothing. Thank you. Don't grab nothing else. Yeah. When I say these kids be asleep by this time, they really showing out for y'all. Look at her. Showing out. Can't do nothing. You want to get in my bed and go to sleep? Them days is gone, baby. Okay. So the answer choices were 2 codeine tablets and 4 aspirin tablets. Number 2 was 4 codeine tablets and 3 aspirin tablets. Number 3 was 4 codeine, 2 aspirin. Number 4 was 3 codeine, 3 aspirin. Thank you, Amanda. I'm good. Don't worry. I appreciate y'all. Okay, so it says I might need that receipt. Thank you, baby. What we on? Number 7. I chose answer choice 3. And the answer is 3. Okay, what did you all get for that one? For number 7? Did y'all already put y'all answers up and I just didn't see them? It's time for you to go to sleep. Heather, you put 1. What was it? Now these kind of pharmacology questions are easy ways to get stuff done. Like, this is super easy. I know a lot of people, they're afraid of math when it comes to nursing school, but nursing school math is super easy. Like, super easy. So let's look at this real quick. Now, hold on, I'm gonna lose my place. Hold on. I'm trying to see what Madison messing with. She on the bed. Okay, she ain't got nothing. Okay, so they're already telling, okay, the doctor ordered 60. You want to come over and babysit? You babysit? All right, so the doctor ordered 60 milligrams of codeine. So even if you don't know what grains 10 means, let's just first look at the codeine part. Now, each tablet has 15 milligrams. The doctor ordered 60. So that means you know that you have to have what? 1, 2. You have to have 4 tablets of codeine. Yeah, y'all don't even want to see what Madison just picked up. Let me see, Maddie. Let me see. This thing had changed. She already dropped it before the live. That was part of the reason why I was... Anyways. I love you. No, I need that. I need that. All right, y'all. So you already know that that gives you 4 tablets. So y'all get what I'm saying with that, with the 4 tablets? Because that'll equal 60. So that leaves answer choice 2 and 3. So 2 was 4 tablets of codeine, 3 tablets of aspirin. And then number 3 was 4 tablets of codeine, 2 tablets of aspirin. And like I said, next time I do this, I'm going to show it so y'all can actually see the questions while I'm doing it. It'd be making it a lot easier to explain it. So that basically knocks it down to 2 answer choices. So you really need to know what grains 10 means. But working in the field already before you go to nursing school, or like while you're in nursing school, helps you with this question, because Tylenol does not come, like Tylenol comes in 325, 650, 500, 1000. That's basically how Tylenol is prescribed. Like that's the amount of milligrams. Bless you, baby. So with that being said, it would not be 3, because I've never seen, what would that be? 369, 975 milligrams of Tylenol. I've never seen Tylenol look like that. It'll always, like I said, be 325, 650, 500, 1000. That's how Tylenol is given. That's how I always see it. If anybody sees it given any way different than that, let me know in the comment section, because I've never seen it given any way like that, any different than that. And then just so you all know, what was I about to say? Just so you all know, I was just about to say, I just lost my train of thought that fast. Grains, 10 grains means 65. So grains 10 is 650. So the answer is 3, 4 codeine tablets and 2 aspirin tablets. Now, watch that don't be the answer. Let me make sure that's the right answer. Let me look. We looking at. Okay, yes, that was the right answer. That was a simple math. Like y'all, simple math. Nursing school has simple math. It gets a little tricky sometimes with IVs, but for the most part, it's simple math. Can I put you down now? Because we both hot. All right, so everybody get that? Please let me know. All right, so number 8, the LPN. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you like this video. All right. The LPN LVN cares for a client receiving paroxetine. It is most important for the LPN to report which of the following to the physician. Let's see. So did y'all get that question? Let me read it again, because I got distracted. I'm looking at Heather. I'm looking at the chat and freaking getting distracted. So the LPN cares for a client receiving paroxetine. It is most important for the LPN to report which of the following to the physician. Okay, answer choice number 1 is the client states there is no change in her appetite. Number 2, the client states that she has started the digoxin. Number 3, the client states she applies sunscreen before going outside. And number 4, the client states she drives her car to work. Now, I'm gonna be honest, I was like, paroxetine, I'm trying to think what drug that is. So I didn't even remember what drug it was before I even answered the question. But look at the answer choices. Oh, let me see what the answer is. I chose answer choice number 2, which the client states that she has started taking the digoxin. What we on, number 8? That was correct. They're saying that when you take this with the digoxin, this may decrease the effectiveness of the digoxin. Okay. I'm be honest, like I said, I couldn't remember what the heck this drug was used for. And I should know, because it's medicine. You okay? That's why you don't sit in your sister's chair, Maddie. It's for the baby, not for you. Let me put her down. Hold on, y'all. Thank you. Okay. Never mind. So I chose number 2 because I just felt like, no, Maddie. I chose that because I was like, if it's taken, thank you. Yeah, because this video, oh my gosh. This is why I was nervous. So I just felt like they said the most important. So you're no change in your appetite. Like, okay, even if this drug is to increase your appetite, like I would do that, but that's not the most important thing. I feel like if you're taking it with another drug, especially digoxin, which works on your heart, If you're taking it with that, you would think that it would be an issue. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to make sure I'm trying to explain this. I'm really distracted. Sorry. You want to make sure that, yeah, this is how you do this. Nurses school with children. You just want to give me that medicine. Let me see it. Okay, you can keep it. It's fine. I'll talk loud. Thank you. Whew. I just feel like a safety thing. Like, you just want to make sure that the patient is as safe as possible. And so if they're taking it with another drug, you want to make sure you tell the doctor that. Okay. Now, the client states that they put on sunscreen before going outside. I've never heard of a drug having a bad reaction with sunscreen, so I wouldn't see an issue with that. And then it says the client states that she drives her car to work. Now, I could see that being an issue if this medication was to have something going on with, like, something going on with, like, if it was like a narcotic or something like that, I could see that being an issue. But I knew that this was not a narcotic, so that's why I didn't do that answer choice. So, yeah, let me see. Y'all didn't tell me what y'all answer choice was, though. Okay, now you want to get over here with me? All right. All right, so that's that, y'all. That's number 8. We almost through this. Y'all doing good. Thank you so much for tuning in. All right, so you picked 2 as well. Good. Okay. You gonna run away? What we on? Number 9, right? Yeah, okay, number 9. A client with a DNR, here go that DNR again, y'all. A client with a DNR experiences a cardiac... Okay, I gotta stop her because she's gonna make all noise. Thank you. Experiences cardiac arrest. Which of the following is the first action the LPN should take? What was your answer? All right, let's go through it. Number 1 is to, let's see. Number 1 is to administer life-saving medications. So let's go back to the question. So the patient has DNR, which means do not resuscitate, do not touch them, just let them go. And they're having cardiac arrest. So the first action so when you see something like first, make sure you look at those highlighted words. Okay, baby. Almost done. So the first thing that you should do is administer life-saving medications. Assess the client for signs of death. Open the airway. Open the airway and give 2 breaths. Or summon the emergency code team. What did you all come up with for that one, for number 9? I chose number 2. Assess the client for signs of death. Yeah. That's what I got. Anybody else get anything else? Wee. Oh, and you so tired. I can see it in your eyes, girl. Everybody pretty much got 2. Go on, Kimberly. You pick 4. Summon the emergency code team. Well, let's see. Let's see what it was. Number 8 was answer choice 2 because, okay, so let me tell y'all, let's look at this question. So the person is a DNR. So like I said, with DNR, no matter what happens, you're not doing anything to that patient. So basically, all these questions are similar except for one. So the first one was administer life-saving medications. That's going to help the person to what? Not die. The whole point of a DNR is so that the patient, if they come to the point where there's basically no signs of life, is to just let them go. So the first one, administer life-saving medications. Why would we do that? The DNR means to let them go. And she messing with the dang on cord, but it's okay. Number 3 was open the airway and give 2 breaths. That's gonna sustain a life. We don't want to sustain any type of life. Number 4 is to summon the emergency code team. No, it's a DNR. So this is a very, very easy question for you all. So that's why I said just assess the client for signs of death would be the only answer choice that's left. All right. So number 10, our last and final question of the night is, an LPN is working in the newborn nursery. Which of the following client care assignments should the LPN question? Y'all, when I tell y'all, when I was in nursing school, I did not pay any attention to peds. No attention whatsoever. Like, she did knocked over the dang on lamp. Give me a second, y'all. This is the last question. This is the last question. My baby want to act a fool. Hold on. What you doing, Madison? Oh. Okay, Maddie. I need to find something for you to do. Represent, y'all. Girl power. We are doing it, okay? We doing this, okay? Okay, you come here. You want to sit in your sister's chair? Here, sit in the chair. I would give her my phone, but I'm on my phone doing this. All right, so yeah, I did not pay attention. You said you stuck between 2 and 4 for that one. I did not pay attention to peds. Like, I was not. I guess I didn't have kids. I knew I wasn't gonna work with kids, so I basically just studied to pass the test. I'm gonna be honest. I did not like put any attention towards pediatrics when I was in nursing school. That's not a good thing to do, y'all. Like, y'all should always, study it as if you were working in it. And definitely this time around, when I go back to school, I'm going to pay attention to it because I want to work in the ER, and I know you see everything in the ER. You really fighting your sleep. All right, so let's go through the answer choices. I hope y'all can hear me. Okay, so number 1 is to Madison. It's number 1 is okay. So which one of these with the all right, which one of these with the LPN question? 1, a 2-day-old infant lying quietly alert with a heart rate of 185. Yeah, she's like kicking the table that I have my camera on. All right, would it be that one? Number 2 is a 1-day-old infant crying with the anterior frontal bulging. Number 3, a 12-hour-old infant being held. Respirations are at 45 breaths per minute and irregular. Number 4, a 5-hour-old infant sleeping with hands and feet blue bilaterally. Okay, so I was stuck. I'm not gonna lie. All right, let's go. I chose number 4. But I was stuck because I was like, if the baby 5 hours old, is that normal for them to have, like, because their circulation isn't always up to par, when they're that young. So they could easily, she got my phone now. They could easily, the question was, which one of these would you question when it comes to peds? So yeah, I was like, I don't know, because like their circulation is off when they're born, when they're that young. So let's just see. I chose 4, but I questioned it. I really did. The answer was number 1, Lord, and that's when I was like, oh, that ain't nothing. So it says a heart rate of, okay, so number 1, which is a 2-day-old infant lying quietly alert with a heart rate of 185. See, I know that kids have really high, what do you call them? Their vital signs are a lot higher than ours, especially their heart rate. So that's why I was, and I never, and this is horrible, but I never remembered the what do you call it? I never learned the normal vital signs for peds. I know it's bad, and you should know the normal like vital signs for each age group. But I was just like, I'm not working in peds, and it's so bad. Like, I know that was a very, very bad habit of me in nursing school that I have to undo. And then I'm gonna work on when we do like more and more when we do these. So I'm definitely gonna look up the normal vital signs for peds after this, so that I can be better with answering these questions with you all. See, look, who is this? Cokie Island, like, I don't freaking know. I just know it's higher than ours, and ours is 50 to 100. Woo! Thank y'all for still tuning in, honey, because this is real. This is off the grid. These children I got. These children. So the answer was number 1. Let's see why. Yay. Now, it says that it was that because... Oh, this was somebody else said. I think Andrea had said, remember the ABCs? So she said that is... This infant has tachycardia, which means that their heart rate is too fast. Yep, somebody said, who was it? Koki Island said that the normal heart rate is 120 to 160. Go on, girl, cause I or boy, I don't know. I'm hoping girl, cause I ain't have it right. I didn't know. I thought that was normal. And let me see. I think with number 4 it says that acrocyanosis is normal for 2 to 6 hours post delivery due to poor circulation. And that's exactly what I told myself, but I still chose it. Ain't that crazy? I mean, even Nurse B does it. So I'm going to continue to do these every single week. We're going to do them, like I said, either on Fridays. Let me get y'all a better view. Either on Fridays or or Saturday. Probably Fridays. Next time, we're hoping for a better live, but I appreciate you all watching. And then next time, if we have time, I'll also answer some of you all questions. Obviously tonight I ain't got time to do nothing, but thank you all so much. Throughout the playback, like if you're watching this when it's not live, I'm gonna go in and put the timestamps for each question, and then I'll also put the rationale that we have. I'll post those on the Facebook group so you all can read the rationales a little bit further so you can get a better explanation. And once again, like I said, you all can always email me, and if you come across a specific like NCLEX question or set of questions that I can go over, please email them to me, because I want to make sure that we have enough good questions that people don't already come across when they're studying NCLEX questions. So let me know. Let me see if there's anything else. Oh, make sure y'all like, y'all comment, y'all subscribe, share my videos. Y'all help your fave Nurse B stay home with these kiddos by liking, commenting, and sharing. I appreciate you all so much. Like, oh, y'all just don't know. I was so nervous to do this live, but I'm gonna be all right. What's the worst that could happen? Both my kids be up and I be having to try to wrestle with them and answer these questions. That's exactly what happened. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for watching. Whatever questions you all have, leave them in the comment section after this, and I'll answer them in another video. And I'll go back and look at your comments and see if anybody had any questions throughout the live, and I'll answer those as well. All right, y'all. Thank you so much. Say goodnight. Say goodnight. You said do some more. I'm going to post the next set of questions, 11 through 21. Yeah, 11 through 21. I'll post those on Sunday so everybody can see them. Trying to think, is there anything else that I wanted y'all to know? But yeah, that's that, y'all. Thanks again for watching. Once again, I really, really appreciate y'all. All right, peace.